The Palacio Nacional has 10 Diego Rivera murals. We met up with Hugo, who toured us through and gave us some insight.
13th century, but according to one prophecy, they were looking for a big symbol, the eagle perching the cactus, the boar, and the snake. The symbol of Mexico.
Sí.
Ese
the 10.
Of course,
Yes.
you can see this one in our money and our
Yes.
flag. It say they have been found here in the center, this symbol. And they settled here and they built the most beautiful city in that time. But 200 years after, the Spanish people destroyed it and they built atop the colonial city, the place where we are right now. After the Spanish conquest, 1521, they fill and refill and dry the lake in many years, and they built the second largest city in the world. First one is Tokyo. This is the second one. Two volcanoes you can see in this direction, the Popocatépetl and the Iztaccíhuatl.
That door is crooked, and
Look,
this
this one, the curve.
I see it's
Maybe you
sinking.
saw the cathedral.
Yes, so
Everything is sinking because
everything is sinking because
too
of the
much-
lake.
The lake.
Yeah. The third floor was built in the 2000, added on in 1920s.
With the different people, because we never invite them French, English, Portuguese, and Spanish, and now Chinese and Korean. But this when the Hernán Cortés, the conqueror of Mexico, landing in La Villa Rica de Veracruz, now is the main harbor in Mexico, Golfo de Mexico. But Diego Rivera came from, Hernán Cortés came from Cuba, 1519. In that corner, there is one cross and one sword. Means to conquest, religious and military. Hernán Cortés appeared very sick twice, over there and over there.
Where is he? Where is
Hernán
he?
Cortés is the one, you see the green face? And in the upper section, just holding the sword, looks like an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, why he painted in this way? Symbolizing the different diseases the Spanish people brought from Spain. Smallpox, syphilis, flu, and another one. The woman carried a child with the blue eyes, symbolizing the Mexican people, the mixed people.
The Mexican dog versus the Spanish dog. The blue eyes of the child will follow you. It's called polyango. And they'll follow you wherever you go. So will the donkeys and the black men. Their eyes, too. The ones that look Diego Rivera, there's his signature painted from 1945 to 1951 in this building. And he never got it finished.
Here is the other one.
Here he signed twice.
The other ones, just they signed once, but the this one is the last one. He was very sick. He died 6 years after.
He died 6 years after doing this. 4 years
He's
after.
an indigenous. He's telling the history to this man, and he's drawing the Spanish conquest. How the Spanish people landed in Mexico, the different weapons they brought, everything about them. The name of this book is Tlaxcala.
Tlaxcala.
About this one, there are hundreds, but they call them, it's a history book.
The written language.
They wrote after the Spanish.
And here they made their own paper.
Yes, sir, make from the
They made,
there's the signature of the,
there's
the name is Amate.
Diego Rivera. One more time.
Yes, they use the cocoa beans as money, the cocoa beans.
That's money.
Mexican people used to drink this one mixed with water, honey, and vanilla. This is the traditional way to drink the chocolate.
Okay.
But after the Spanish conquest, when the Spanish people brought cows, milk, sugar cane sugar, they mixed, and was born in Mexico, they had chocolate. Because the Azteca name for this crop is chocoatl.
Chocoatl.
Atl, water, choco, bitter water.
Oh.
If you try the cocoa beans without everything is bitter. After that, they baptize like a chocolate. Chocolate.
So he is saying
They use as money. You see, they bring the pods, remove the grains, dry on the soil, and toast it, and make a paste.
the highest mountain in Mexico making tortillas. And this is the name of tortillas. And this is good and bad. On the left is good, on the right is bad. Male, female, moon.
They multiply. They have 18 months for 20 days each, make 360 days.
I see.
Plus 1 month with the 5 days, they call it lucky days, make 365 days. And the religious, they have a 13 months for 20 days, 260
The
meters.
lettering.
Okay, this one. Well, Maya people developed very important hieroglyphic writing. Now more than 800 glyphs. But now it's possible to read 60% because the rest are undeciphered. The center, the king upside, means friendship. They put here war.
Mayans on the right. Sorry?
This is Maya people,
Yeah.
and this is Totonaco people.
Totona, and they're in friendship. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, the cane is upside down.
Yes.
Okay. And there's the game up there. Of,
There's the game, the ball game.
yeah.
They call it hip ball.
Hip ball. Yeah.
Very hard.
Hard to get it up so high.
Over there is the harvest of the pineapple, the papaya, how they give it the cotton, and this is more square. The captain of the winning team, beheaded, from his neck comes 7 snakes to fertilize the earth. 7 is a magic number. 7 colors in the rainbow. 7 notes in the music. 7 wonders. 7 days of the week. 7 holes in our head. Count. 7 chakras. 7 everything, you know. The other day one child told me, don't forget the 7 books of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Means the sun comes from the solstice to the equinoxes.
Oh.
That's the reason was very important this kind of game, was religious. And these people tried to win, to offer their lives to the gods. Was an honor to die in this way. And they call this pyramid one of the 7 wonders. Imagine.
Yeah. And that's because this photo was taken on an important date.
Of course, 21 of March, I took this one.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of the spring.
And that's that image, that shadow.
Uh-huh.
Can you explain that again?
Represents
Yes.
the equinox.
You see, the play of light and shadows
See.
give the illusion of one snake descending. When the play of light and shadows join to the big serpent head and the bottom, the phenomenon is completed. It takes about 5 hours.
5 hours. And this happens at 2 different dates in the year.
Yes, sir. 21 of March and 22 of September, the 2 equinoxes.
And this happens at other temples as well.
Of course. But this one, they call it one of the 7 wonders, this pyramid.
This is the
Chichen Itza. With this kind of monument, makes some people were able, the calendars, what I told you, more accurate than the other ones.
Can you show me the other
Yes,
the
sir.
other one too?
Yes.
Because this is the one, same thing,
5 and 10 years, I took it.
and this is taken here.
21 onward, yes.
Just outside of
10 years
Mexico,
ago.
at Tetucan.
21 of March, I took it.
Wow. Oaxaca.
Mosaics with the different kinds of stones. In Mexico, they knew the wheel. The wheel appeared in toys.
They knew the wheel.
Yes, they don't use it for transportation. But they knew the wheel in different ways. Look at this one. They are drilling.
They're drilling.
This is the wheel. Also, they have a special instrument for the chocolate, like this.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, the name of this group is Mixtecas.
Mixtecas.
When you go to the Oaxaca, monarch butterflies came from your country, Canada, to the United States and nesting in this place. Millions. It's beautiful.
And he's reading a.
Yeah.
He's reading a. What is that? It's the future for that child.
Yes.
A woman is asking about her child's future. Here, the pregnant woman is receiving a roller treatment.
More beautiful than Constantinople and also Istanbul in Turkey. In this island, these people haven't found drainage system. They have a sewage system, they have a toilets, botanical gardens, aqueducts, many things in Europe they don't know about it. When you go to the pyramids, are you thinking to go to the
Yes.
pyramids of Teotihuacan? When you go
Yes.
there, ask your guide, he's going to show you the drainage and the toilets in that place. And we are talking about 300, 400 years before Christ. Okay? This is the island. Okay. In the center, the most important buildings that were built, the most important is this one. You can see the remains 2 blocks from here. This is the Templo Mayor. This temple has 45 meters high, topped with 2 shrines. Tlaloc, the rain god, and Huitzilopochtli, the war god. 2 very important gods for Mexican, like the Romans. Food, painting as a prostitute.
Yes.
Because Frida has an affair with Trotsky.
Yes.
communist leader was in Mexico.
See, I remember that.
Okay, then
So this is Frida with
is
the
Frida. Probably it's Frida.
She has the eyebrows.
He painted. You see, she's showing the legs
Yes,
to the main chief,
to the main chief.
and she's surrounded by people who offer gifts
Yeah.
in order to obtain favor from her.
Yes.
Then he painted like a prostitute. Okay? Here. The sun upside down means the end of the Azteca Empire after the Spanish conquest, 1521.
41.
2021. 5020. So, okay, let me show you this one. See the eagle?
Yes.
Eagle.
Symbol of the foundation of Mexico, Sitio Mexico Tenochtitlan.
See.
In the bottom, there is the Spanish conquest. You see Hernán Cortés, Monte de White Horse. Está bien, sí.
Yes, desgraciado del.
Monte de White Horse. You see Hernán Cortés. This is the Spanish conquest. But you can see the difference between the Spanish and Azteca weapons. Azteca people, they didn't know cannons, rifles, muskets, horses, even diseases, especially the smallpox who killed thousands of them. About the eagle, there are grapes. The grapes symbolizing the conversion of the Mexican to the Catholic faith, because the wine symbolizing the blood of Jesus. Up in the center, there is one old man like me. This is the father of the independence, like a Washington in the United States. He was a priest. With the group in our right hands, they call them insurgentes, fought against the Spanish crown for 11 years. Spain gave Mexico the independence in 1821, like the United States, 1776. Canada, you don't have independence, or see? No war, no battle.
No battle.
No battle. Good. After the Spanish conquest, the independence, 1821, the same arch, there is one man with the blue eyes and crown.
Yeah.
You see this man?
Yeah.
This was the first Mexican emperor. The name was Agustín de Iturbide. This man ruled in Mexico for 1 year. After him was born the Republic of Mexico in 1824. 23 years after, the last arch with the eagle is when the United States invaded Mexico in 1847, and we lost our soul half country, California, Arizona, Utah, Nevada, Nuevo Mexico, Texas, and Colorado.
Yeah.
And government of the United States paid Mexican government 1.5 million pesos, and we lost half country. Imagine. Everybody asks Mexican how we feel against the gringos. You have a good neighbors in the south, and we have very good neighbors in the north. And nothing happened. 10 years after, they restored the relationship between Mexico and the United States. You see the monk fat, the Franciscan monk fat?
Yeah.
That is the symbol of the Catholic Church, very strong and very rich. Above them, there is one group, there is one man with a dark face holding one paper. This is very important. Precio Mexico, the name was Benito Juarez. He was 100% indigenous and became Precio Mexico. All these groups were Freemasons, all of them. In that moment, they drafted the third constitution and the reform law. The most important thing was the separation of the Catholic Church from the state. Civil matrimony and freedom worship. Many reforms to be given on our right hand, they don't like it because they were the conservatives, you know. Over there you can see the Catholic Church, the landowners, the rich people. In the center of this mural, there is one broken door of the church. The broken door.
Oh, yes, above. Yeah,
This
top.
is the separation of the Catholic Church from the
See,
state.
the 5 pillars represents 5 key points in Mexican
Of
history.
course, the most important dates.
Yeah, most important.
Yes, sir. Remember Diego Rivera was socialist?
Yeah.
He painted in the upper section the portrait of Karl Marx. Karl Marx is pointing the future of Mexico.
I see Karl Marx at the top. Yes.
Yes, sir. Below his arm, looks like a big machine with the 4 frames and pipes.
Yeah.
We're going to read the clock like this. You see these people with a telephone in their hand and glasses? That is the symbol. Exactly. That is the stock market. JP Morgan, Sinclair, Vanderbilt, and Rockefeller, the money. And at the right hand, there is another square. There are 3 powers, the army, the government, and the Catholic Church together, one team to take advantage from the Mexican people. Below them, the high society. This one is one Catholic priest with a prostituta. Show us the corruption of the Catholic Church in Mexico. And the priest is Diego Rivera's self-portrait. It's him.
Oh, that's him.
But you know, the prostituta put one foot atop to the small chapel with the image of the Virgin of Guadalupe. Imagine! He says part of the corruption.
There's the one eye, too.
Okay, but between the Virgin and the prostituta, choose the eyes where I told you. But he painting different. He played with this symbol. The eyes have to be in the middle, but he painted the eyes. Look at the prostituta legs, or look at the left side.
Yeah, looking up the prostitute's legs.
At the bottom there is one Indian kneeling with the arms like this one, praying. He's making the Christian cross with the fingers, with the both hands. Above to the left hand there is one recipe with money and 4 pipes, sacred and money from it. It's where the Mexican people place their ignorance, faith and money, which is absorbed from this system. You see the pipes pass through different frames and finish at top in the stock market of New York. And our right hand looks like a Russian worker with a blue overall. Behind is the symbol of the communists.
Yeah.
This is the fighting of the rights. This is 2 hanging people, one for communists, another one for socialists. The red banner means a strike. These policemen with the gas mask, they try to stop it. This is the symbol of the repression, the oppression. Above the policeman, there is one cross, another cross, and this one looks like a swastika, but it's not. This cross was used in La India. It's a very ancient symbol.
Yeah.
Those planets like this. Hitler used it opposite. The swastika is the other side. And then in the bottom there is one woman with a red sweater. This is Lupe Marin, first wife of Diego. And behind is Frida Kahlo, third wife. They are teaching the philosophy of Carlos Marx to the children. Between Frida and the horses, there are 3 farming people with a hidden rifles and 1 pistol. That means the leaders of the unions. The leaders of the unions in Mexico use it for 4 things. For nothing, for nothing, for nothing, and for nothing. They never help the workers. Probably you don't know it. One regular worker made right now for 8 hours 65 pesos. Nothing. And these people living like a kings. The professor said pointing the cruz in Dostanica. Remember, it's not swastika.
Yeah.
Remember, these murals were painted 4 or 5 years before the Second War. Below, there is one man with a blue jacket. He's laughing because he say, I have my own knowledge. El Capital, the most important book wrote by Karl Marx. How you see this mural is very controversial. Mexican, they want to destroy it. But we know it's part of the history and we respect it because we know about the corruption of the Catholic Church all over the world.
Sure.